to myself, what a wonderful world.
Hello guys, and welcome to another vlog with me. So today is definitely going to be a follow-up on another video that I already have up on my channel, which is the TTC products that I'm using right now. Wow, that light is very bright, sorry. The TTC products that I'm using right now, and this is kind of like my start of my vlog for the basal body temperature thermometer that I told you guys I was going to be using every morning, and then the ovulation tracking for the line progression. Sorry, I am like way crooked right now because I'm holding the camera. Let me put it down. So I have my most recent test strip here with me, and I actually just took this one, and it is lower. Like the ovulation tracking app that I'm using is saying that this is my lowest one that I've taken, which is kind of concerning because looking at these lines, I can definitely tell that the lines are slowly starting to fade, and I'm really concerned that I might have missed my ovulation, which I don't know how I would have missed my ovulation. It's not supposed to be until this week and the coming week, but for some reason my hormones just keep getting lower and lower, which I don't understand. So I'll try to show you guys here. So these are the lines. I started tracking on cycle day 6 here, and it started off with the 0.38 in the morning, and then it was 36, 44, 32, 42, and now it's dropping back down lower. So these are the most 3 recent, and I have this one is 10, and it was at 26, and then 22, and then this is my most recent one that I just took a picture of. It says a 3, and that was tonight. So the app was encouraging me to keep testing twice a day, and so that's what I started doing. I did morning, and now I'm doing the evening testing, and I've only done morning and evening. This will be the second time I'm doing twice. I'm just getting a little concerned as to why the lines are getting a lot lighter, and I thought they were supposed to get darker whenever you're going through your hormone surge. I'm just not sure. So I am a little concerned with what's going on there. For the last 3 days, I have actually taken the clear blue digital ones because I was, like I said, concerned, and it's kind of showing me the same thing. Like I had a line and now I don't have a line. But for all 3 days, I had negative tests. So these are what they look like. So you can barely see on this one and this one that there is a second line. But then on this one, which is my most recent, I think I have this one backwards. You can't see a line at all. So I don't know. I'm just not trying to get, you know, upset about it. Not trying to get emotional about it. It's upsetting. It's frustrating. So this is the app that I basically just showed you guys. I just like to write them down and to show what the actual result was on my little stick. You can see even clearer with this. I think that the line started off pretty strong here, but then going down, you'll notice that it just slowly started getting lighter and lighter. Tell me if I'm crazy or if you see that too, because it's just a little concerning, and I don't know if I missed my ovulation. Like, I don't know what the heck is happening. I don't know. I'll go over my chart really quick with you guys just so you guys can see it. And this is, of course, from my basal body temperature. So the blue line is my basal body temperature, and it has been weird. I do it every morning religiously. The first thing I do in the morning is wake up and take it. So we've hit like a plateau and then a spike, and then today it was low again. I don't know what this means. Per the app, which this is Easy at Home app, it says high fertility, and it says to keep testing twice a day. It says that I am almost at my peak. So that's what I have been kind of going by. But I'm not vlogging peeing every morning and taking my ovulation tests because as of right now, they've all been showing negative. But when I do get my little flashing smiley face, or not even the smiley face, but when I get the first indication from the strip test that there are 2 good dark lines, I will then do the clear blue test with you guys and show the ovulation smiley face. Hopefully I will ovulate this month, and then once I do that, we will have our window, and then we'll go on forward forward with that one. But I just wanted to give you guys an update. That's where we're at right now. I have been testing since cycle day 8. It is now cycle day 11, and for the last 2 days I have tested twice, morning and night, and today's test was the lowest test I've had. They started at 0.38, whatever it means, and now I am testing at a 0.3. If anybody knows what it means, please comment down below because I am quite lost. I will touch base with you guys the next time I get a good solid line and share it with you guys, and we'll go from there. Hi guys, and good evening. I am getting ready to go to bed, but I wanted to test again. I have been trying to test every day, twice a day, to check my ovulation cycle and to see whenever it would be a very good time to try. I've been getting negatives. I'll just show you guys. This is my charting that I've been doing. This was day 12 and this was day 13, which is today. This was this morning, and then this is this evening. Look at those lines. At first, I was getting kind of upset about it because I was really hoping to see those big fat lines this morning and I didn't see them, and I was like, you know what, I don't know what's going on. Maybe I missed my ovulation window, but I wanted to go ahead and test again tonight. Thank God I did, because I got those solid red lines. I'm so excited. So I didn't keep my my sample to do it on the clear blue test. But I'm gonna do it tomorrow morning. So I'm gonna do the clear blue tomorrow morning, and hopefully I will see the smiley face. It will either be flashing for high fertility or a solid smiley for my peak. But yeah, I just want to let you guys know that I got high fertility. Oh, let me show you. So of course I have been tracking it in my app as well, and it is the Pre-Mom app, and wow, I look crazy. It's just the Pre-Mom app, and it's like the easy at home. You know, I was telling you about the thermometer if you guys watched my last video. If you guys can see here, you know what, I'm gonna have to I'll put a screenshot in right here. But as you can see, it started off with a 0.38. It dipped back down really, really low. And then tonight at 10:50, we got a high. I'm so excited. So anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know that we are within our window and I'm excited. Oh, and I've been doing my temperature charting every morning, and this is what the chart looks like. So it's a little all over the place. As you can see, that giant spike is from this evening's test with my LH surge, but it is still kind of all over the place as far as my temperature is. I haven't seen that rise in temperature like most people say that they see yet, but I am testing every morning before I get out of bed, so I'm trying to do everything the right way and by the book. Yeah, so I just wanted to let you guys know. And again, if you've watched my last video, I told you how I'm gonna try to use the pre-seed the right way this time and not just in the moment use it. I'll let you guys know how that goes, and hopefully next month we will see our big FP, which are big fat positive. That's what that stands for. So anyway, good night guys. I will check in with you tomorrow morning. Good morning, it is the next day. I'm gonna do the clear blue digital test this morning and one more pregnant ovulation test to see if it comes back with the high. So let's do that really quick. So I do have my first morning urine already, and I'm gonna just use my pregnant one. So we can, again, like I said in my last TTC update, get that line progression. Last night it was a high, so I'm expecting it to be either high or peak right now. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi, 11 Mississippi, 12 Mississippi, 13 Mississippi, 14 Mississippi, 15 Mississippi. We're gonna wait 5 minutes for both of those tests, but I just want to show you on this one, it is already showing up as blazing 2 red lines. So I'm pretty sure I'm either gonna get a solid smiley face or a flashing smiley face. So flashing smiley face is a high fertility and peak is a solid smiley face. So 5 minutes and we'll see. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So I got a solid smiley face, which means we are now at the peak of ovulation, which means I'm gonna probably ovulate tomorrow or the next day, and it is a perfect time to try. And this one is a blazing positive too. I don't know if you guys can see that. There you go. Now you can see it. Definitely some positives this morning. I'm super happy because I was getting really nervous. I was testing, I think, too early and it made me anxious. I've only been testing around my open window, so for me to start testing on cycle day 6, it was making me kind of anxious because I started testing way earlier than I ever did before. But I'm glad that we finally got our smiley face and we're going to be trying within our window. And again, we're going to be trying to use the pre-seed as it says on the box. 15-minute wait. lay still and see what happens. I've been doing my basal body temperature tracking as well. So the temperature is this one. So as you can see, I spiked, I leveled, I spiked again, I'm dropping, and now I've come back up. So this one right here was this morning, and it was 97.1. I'm ranging between 96 and 97. I don't go any higher usually. So that's what my chart looks like. But I'm gonna keep testing even after, not with the digital ovulation. I'm done testing with that one because that one's done. Once I get that smiley face, I stop testing with that one. But I am going to keep testing with the double line one, the pregnant one, just so I can see the line start to dip back down and get faded, which will indicate that ovulation has occurred successfully and it is done. That's it for this morning update. I just wanted to let you guys know and share my excitement with you guys. So I will check in with you guys later. Hey guys, I wanted to quickly update you with what has been going on the last couple of weeks. So as I told you guys, I was going to be trying to vlog my experience with the basal body temperature tracking and my ovulation tracking, and I just wanted to show you what my chart was looking like and kind of go over it with you guys. So I started tracking on cycle day 6, which is up here at the very top. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see this chart very well, but I will insert a snapshot as well if I can't make it out on the screen for you guys. But starting on cycle day 6, it was 5:21. I measured starting in the morning, and this is what my ovulation test looked like. It was cycle day 6, and it was 0.38, which is considered to be low. We got a 0.36 the next day. It dipped a little bit more. As you can see, the tests are pretty much showing the same throughout. You can see that double line, but it's a bit difficult to see it, especially here. I had a major drop. It went to 0.22, and I was really worried that I had missed my ovulation on this day, but then it came back up. So the 0.3 is here, which you can barely even see it, like that line pretty much like disappeared, and then down here it started to get stronger. So this right here is cycle day 12. We go on to cycle day 13 here. You can kind of start to see that line creep back up, which then we got a 0.22 again. We went up to a 0.8, which is this double line. This one right here had a solid smiley face on the digital ovulation test, and that was cycle day 14 with a 1.38. This was the highest that I got. Or no, this was the highest that I got. So we got a solid smiley on cycle day 14, and then on cycle day 14 later that same day I tested again, and this was recorded as my peak. So you guys can see this one was that morning, and the line is still pretty heavy. Like you can see it's definitely there. And then this was that night. I did do it at midnight, and this was tested as my highest, my peak on the ovulation cycle. So I wanted to go ahead and test afterwards to see the decline in my testing and in the point scale. So this was the next day. You can see it was still marked as a high, but it wasn't as high as my peak was. And then if you keep coming down, you start to see that line fade out quite quickly from cycle day 16 to cycle day 17, which this was this morning. So I think I have successfully tracked and charted my ovulation cycle for this month. I feel pretty confident that we were able to take advantage of our window of opportunity. I wanted to briefly go over my temperature charting. I haven't been vlogging it just because it's the first thing I do in the morning, and honestly I'm half awake when I'm doing it, so it's not really easy for me to like pull the camera out, and like I'm literally just sitting there with the thermometer in my mouth. So I have it right by my bed so that I can grab it really easily. I just turn it on, pop it in, there you go. This is what my chart is looking like for this month. This right here is the temperature, and this line right here is the LH surge. As you can see, I had a huge surge, and that showed the ovulation prediction, and then it dropped way back down. So my temperature showed a spike here, and then after that point it dipped down, and it did go back up, but now it's coming back down. So the highest temperature that was recorded, so on March 31st, my temperature was recorded at 97.48 resting temperature, and that was supposed to be my ovulation day. So I definitely think that I both charted it on my temperature and my ovulation test well. I think that they both match up really, really perfectly, and I'm gonna continue to take my temperature in the morning until I hit my period. I want to keep tracking, so I do have this line of data starting here. As you can see, we had a spike, a lull, a spike, a lull, another spike. I'm anticipating another lull right here. But like I mentioned in my products that we're using video, if you guys haven't seen it, I will link it down below. I have seen some women who do the testing, the basal body thermometer testing every morning, and they do see that big, heightened temperature that indicates ovulation. They see it come back down, and then it drops really, really low whenever implantation occurs, and that kind of signifies pregnancy. And then they spike back up and they stay at a higher temperature. So that's kind of why I'm charting. I want to see if I can see that on the temperature, because that would be really cool, I think. And just to experience that, and it's just another form of data. But I just wanted to share it with you guys and let you guys know I successfully tracked my ovulation and my temperature this month, and I'm super excited and super, super hopeful this is going to be our baby month. Anyway guys, thanks so much for watching. I love you so much, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!